So why do the Chaos Marines in Space Marine 2 look as though they're made of magic dust? Well, the story behind this is both incredibly interesting and equally tragic. These guys are known as Rubric Marines, or Rubric. To cut a long story short, they are from a legion known as the Thousand Suns, who worship the Chaos God Tzeentch. They ended up in a place known as the Eye of Terror when fleeing a battle with the Imperium. The Eye of Terror is a colossal rift where warp and real space collide. The legions of the Thousand Suns were suffering from an increasingly rampant mutation process as a result of both the corruption of chaos and warp energy spilling from the Eye of Terror. In an attempt to halt these mutations, the sorcerers of the Thousand Suns, led by Chief Librarian Ahriman, made a deadly gambit and cast a spell that was then known as the Rubric of Ahriman. They believed this spell would ensure their warriors remained pure and free of mutation forevermore. The result, however, was mostly a cataclysmic failure, and any Thousand Suns soldiers without psychic sensitivities were turned to dust, sealed within their armor by the spell, and trapped for an eternity, damned to servitude. They were free of mutations, but the cost was far greater than Ahriman could have imagined, with the vast majority of their legions now unthinking husks of who they once were. Magnus, leader of the Thousand Suns, banished Ahriman and his cabal of sorcerers and vowed to see the Imperium burn. Ahriman scoured the galaxy for a cure to the affliction he had placed on their soldiers, and the remaining sorcerers in the Thousand Suns legions would act as guardians from this point forth. This is actually why when you execute the Chaos Sorcerers in Space Marine 2, you'll notice they bleed and don't dissipate into dust like the regular soldiers. They weren't affected by the Rubric of Ahriman. Without their direction, the Rubric Marines would simply stand idle. Sorcerers now order the unthinking, fearless Rubric into battle against the Imperium of Man. If you want to know more about Warhammer 40K, just go ahead and ask in the comments.